God, man. Episode 18, man. The Just Us Pod. Trials and tribulations. But we here. I am Fabian. To the right of me.
Ken.
To the right of him.
Mel.
And to the right of her.
Dan.
Yes. How is everybody? How's everybody week? How's everybody doing? What's going on with y'all?
Amazing, man. Amazing. Fantastic. On top of the world.
Good,
Okay,
good,
Sicky
good.
Smalls. I had a good week.
Sicky
It was fucking fantastic. Oh, and you know what? I need to stop
Smalls.
cussing
Go through. Keep on
But no, I had a
fighting through.
great week, though. I've been having a time.
I'm good. You know, I'm not as tired because I ain't doing nothing but sleep all weekend.
That's good.
That's all I did.
This is the first episode in 18 that Ken is not tired. Give me a clap.
We love that for him.
Ken not being tired.
Got rid of all the kids
I had a
and
good
went to
week,
sleep.
man. The Lakers won. Tank knocked out Garcia. Well, he stopped him. So I'm in a great spirit. How about you, Dennis?
Oh, I'm good, man.
How did you like the
Great.
fight?
I'm great.
Y'all put some money on it or something?
Nah. We just put
Nah, he
out-
just grouping me into every
Yeah,
Mexican
yeah.
being a like diehard Mexican boxing fan.
Yeah, we put our race on the line.
I would have never did that.
We're superior, always. It's always black is over brown, that thing.
But nah, I mean, if you know boxing, you knew it was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Garcia, young talent, fast, powerful, but
I fell on them knees.
when
He
he
young,
drops his
fast,
guard
and
too much, he
powerful?
opens up too much. You know what I'm saying? So,
How you know that?
why, like, grow up, bro. But like I was saying before we started shooting, I mean, this is, in my opinion, this is your typical Mexican boxer, right? I mean, there's not a lot of defense there. It's toe to toe. It's opened up. Drop your hands. But Tank ain't one that you can do that with, man.
But normally y'all have heart.
Yeah, that's the only part that it was. It really had to have hurt.
I'm
I'ma say that.
because there's a stigma with Hispanics.
You're always gonna get up.
always gonna get up.
Always gonna get up.
Always gonna continue to fight. And when he got hit with that shot,
Yeah.
holding on my finger.
And I ain't gonna lie, when he went
Childish.
down, I was like, okay, recoup, but not getting up, crazy.
Hey, it was almost like he looked at the ref like, motherfucker, go home.
Yeah.
Get to 10.
Like, no, wrap your arms around me, bro.
Get to
Call
10, man. Like, help. Nah, man. I enjoyed the fight. Did it live up to everything that we expected? Probably not, because we wanted to see one of those guys literally go to sleep. That's what everybody was talking about leading up to this fight. But I've been telling people for weeks. I looked and I said, okay, I'll give this guy a shot, because this is nothing new. They always set up Hispanics versus black. That's what the sport has been about for years. It's no secret. It's not about race. It's just a war. That's what we do with each other. That's what we do. It brings the Hispanic culture together, and they go for the Hispanic guy. Then it brings the black guy together, and we go for the black guy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So I said, let me go look at Ryan, right? Let me just see if this guy has a chance. And me just looking at him, I knew there was not even a glimpse. There wasn't a blemish of a chance this guy had of beating this guy, because he's just so unfundamentally sound. He has no fundamentals. His legs stayed open after every shot. He dropped his guard after every shot. He never put his hands back up after. And this is just 2 fights. And these are fights that Garcia won.
Yeah.
But he never fought anybody like Tank.
What I think has been amazing for Ryan is his social media.
That's why he was.
His social media.
That's why he was in the
To
fight.
be a star that I don't think we've ever seen any other boxer built up that way.
That is correct.
Which also, like, leading up to the fight, when they were talking about Tank and having all these stipulations on the fight and the rehydration clause and the all these clauses, right? Everybody kept saying, well, no, you really started seeing it come out on social media. Oh, Tank's scared. That. But that just goes to show the machine behind Ryan is amazing.
Yeah.
Hats off to that social media team, bro.
And even with that, right? Like, that's just them being putting that out on social media so the social media world can
Everybody eats it up.
Yeah, they can eat it up and go behind it. But in the end, this is boxing. It's prize fighting.
Yeah.
The A side gets to dictate the fight. Tank is the A side. Whatever he wants, if you want to fight me and you want your following to grow or you want this money, you're going to do like I say. That's just what this is.
Yeah, and like he was saying, the following is crazy because I watched some of the post-fight interviews, and they were just talking to Ryan by himself, and every time he would answer, he would get applause. And it's like from reporters. It's not even like real fans.
Very social media driven.
You can go check his social media now. Is people calling him a class act, a stand-up guy and all that. Like, y'all praising this guy so much for losing.
It was never about boxing. It was never about boxing.
But you can lose gracefully, which I don't think that he did, though.
No, he
by
quit.
the way. No, not even just that. The response that he's giving on why he didn't get up, what he thought about the fight, to me, it's very coward-like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have, hey, man, dude got the best of me, and to...
Let's see you next time.
Yeah.
Like, try to set up another fight or something.
And I get it, the biggest fight of your career, your feelings are on your shoulder. I totally understand, but if you really going to be put into that, top tier of boxing, or you got to get better at that.
I think it was more so like he was in the moment. He was just like, wow, that just happened. And it just happened to me. I can't believe it. And for the life of me, I don't understand why people don't get that Ryan is a social media boxer. He's only this big and he's not mentioned with these guys simply because of what he's put out. That's not the reason. He's mentioned with these guys because unlike the other guys, the Tanks, the Haneys, the Lomas, the Shakur Stevensons, he had, 9 million followers on Instagram or something like that?
It's a lot.
It's crazy.
He's not a waste. I'll say that.
No, he's not.
Was he ready for Tank? No.
Nah.
Will he probably have ever been ready for Tank? Probably not. But I think he can get Haney. I think Shakir probably give him a little run for his money. But I definitely think he can beat Haney.
Out of the top 10.
Right?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think out of the top 10, and there's probably
Haney's
10.
overrated to me, bro.
We talking Tank, we talking Haney, we talking T.O., we talking Shakur, we talking Loma, even the guy that Haney just beat. What's his name?
Triple G?
No. They in two different weight classes. But anyway, Ryan is the last guy there. He's the last guy there. Point blank, period. He didn't deserve to be in the ring with Tank. He was only there because of his star power. And it showed up last night.
Did you watch the fight, Bill?
I did.
What did you think about it?
I'm going to just say this. I'm rooting for everybody black.
You feel me?
But even if I wouldn't, Javante beat women. I ain't going beside
Yeah.
him.
No. We ain't now. Now, let me tell you this. This is why I was telling people.
Yep, I ain't got nothing to say.
This is why he can't lose in the ring. Because he retarded for real.
You're not supposed to use that word.
Exactly.
Bleep it out. He's slow for real. The guy was on the short bus, and this is not no exaggeration. He can't read properly.
If you got that much money and you whoop a woman's ass on camera and you don't care still,
why am I fighting you?
Exactly.
I ain't fighting you.
You don't care.
I'm like Martin on the episode. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. And that brings me to this, right? Another guy. He's on this rise to fame. He was just in he was in a multi-million-dollar screenings in the movies. His name is rising. He's becoming one of the next best actors. And boom, assault allegations. Jonathan Majors.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I'll be quiet.
No. We got to talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about the whole thing. Jonathan Majors. It was reported maybe late last month. He was in an altercation with his girlfriend. And
That he called the cops
because she said that whatever the case may, whatever it was, he allegedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend now, his now ex-girlfriend. And it's coming out that his talent agency has dropped him. He may be dropped from is it Marvel or DC that he's with? Marvel series. He may be dropped from all of that. I just want to know y'all thoughts of Brown. It seems like here recently, right? Recently.
Oof.
What, that's not the word?
The first one, Recently?
Is it recent or recent?
It ain't seen nothing recently.
It ain't recent. So recently is wrong.
No, that's not what you said.
You definitely didn't say it like
What
that.
I said?
Exactly.
Recent or recent? I said recent.
That's not it.
It's not recently?
No.
Why? Because of
Oh, never mind.
No,
Don't worry
I'm
about
asking
it.
the question.
Because
Why
the
is-
white man.
Exactly. No. Why is it recent and not recently?
You go back to them old white men with the curly fucking wigs.
No,
and you ask
I
them.
want to point out that I'm like Javante Davis now. I knock your ass clean across this room.
Listen,
2 times.
2 times.
I can't.
No, but why when we get to such a level, right? As black actors, black actresses, it's always something. Or is it?
And you
Could
know
it
why
possibly
is?
true?
You want to know why it is?
I want to know. That's the question.
If you want to assault your girlfriend, she gonna have to be black. Because if she's white, they on your ass,
I swear
and
to
you're
God,
done for.
On my kids.
And that's what he get.
I was thinking, hell, man.
Hey, man, look.
I gotta leave them people alone, man.
Oh my god!
Because he could have flicked her ass too hard,
And it was up.
and it was up for him. Curtains for your money, curtains for your career. Marvel
Tell
who?
you.
So yeah, that's what he get.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
tell
feel
you.
sorry for him. I feel like you have to understand. Look, if you want to love somebody, love them out loud, but be aware of what comes with that type of love. You are a black man.
Yeah.
They're not sparing you for nothing.
Yeah,
I just feel like
What's the face you just made? I can't.
yeah, I was gonna say the same exact thing. They've been doing this for years, you know. Hey, man, I'm gonna be that guy. White women have been power. What's the word I want to use? They've been weaponizing their tears for the longest amount of time.
Say that.
A very long time, you know. And if you go back, don't quote me on this, but I want to say it was a boxer dating a white woman back in the day. I believe it was Jack Johnson. I think the movie, like I say, don't quote me on this. This is something I think I heard it before. The movie King Kong, the original King Kong, they made that about Jack Johnson, big black dude. You know, they used to call us monkeys, gorillas back in the day.
that's crazy.
And you know, in the
know that.
movie King Kong, he's holding a little white woman the whole time. And
That's
they're-
crazy.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't
So
know that.
yeah, y'all gotta leave them people alone, bro. Leave that woman alone.
At least
Like,
listen and hold on. Let me because I agree. I'm not saying that I don't agree, Ken, but on the other hand, you love who you love.
That is true.
We're not saying that you cannot love who you love. I'm all for interracial relationships. Our fellow
too.
our fellow podcast member Dennis. I don't know if do you only date black women?
I'm married to a black woman.
Have
Have I only dated black women? No.
Okay, so but you prefer.
Your white black?
Yeah.
Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Why
But
you
ain't
didn't
never
know his
seen-
wife was black?
No. But I mean, it's him. I could believe it. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, he sent countless numbers. See, you don't be tuned in.
And I don't be looking at
He
nobody
sent
white.
countless numbers of pictures and videos of him and his wife. Like, Yeah,
Anytime he
I don't know
say
why.
anything wife, I
18
love that
episodes
for
in.
y'all. Love that for y'all. And that's
18
it. But I'm not
episodes in,
actually
Okay.
looking.
Mel just found out
That's-
my wife is black.
that's fair. It's cool, but
Okay, I see you, my boy. Okay.
What did you think she was?
Mexican. I mean, you know, they be keeping it together. I didn't know. My bad.
oh, you thought that boy was getting tortas every morning for breakfast?
I wish.
I did. I did.
Oh
Oh,
my
damn. See,
God! See, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what. See now.
Shout out to Jock.
Now I know why you well behaved. She gonna whoop your ass. I
Um,
see now.
Oh
I see
man!
now.
Oh my
but
God!
to answer your question, do I prefer black women? I wouldn't necessarily say
Okay.
that I've ever had a preference in race.
Okay,
Just black women love me, bro. I say it all the time.
that's cool. I mean, you know, it's all good.
I barely like him, so I'm not sure.
So I said that to say, you know, you love who you love, but you have to be very aware in the moment when things are going on with yourself. Jonathan Majors had to have known what type of woman he was dealing with. Damn race, right?
Not necessarily.
No, because I made a post jokingly, and I said 2 years ago that ass whooping would have been fine. Fast forward 2 years, you're on a big screen with
But
Creed and Marvel. Now that ass whooping ain't okay.
Yeah.
People got to know about it
Yeah.
because that's not the first time this man got aggressive with you. If the allegations are true. This is not the first time he's gotten aggressive with you.
But correct me if I'm wrong. The management, whoever, is starting to drop him because of the other women that are coming out saying the same, right?
But okay, now this guy, he's been acting for some time, but he's been a C-list actor at best. He just made the green screen.
Just imagine that. Dang.
You know what I mean?
I just got here.
I'll take a case in particular and what I want to compare it to. Deshaun Watson, right? He gets accused of going too far with these massage therapists. And when the case is broke,
You cold stink about it.
everyone's cold right now. All of these people, all of these women start coming out, right? But if you go into, like Mel said a couple episodes ago, there's public documentation. If you go to the court case, there's literally women backing out of the case because they have no concrete evidence to say that, yes, not even a phone. They don't even have this man's phone number. Not an Instagram DM, a Twitter DM, nothing to back up what you say this man. It's just women jumping on the train because somebody is trying to destroy this man.
Removing all of the race, the popularity, things like this, right? At the end of the day, for me, if you made this mistake and you've made this mistake with multiple women, you're going to have to eat it.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely
I
have
mean,
to.
at the end of the day, it's wrong, and you're going to have to live in whatever comes with it.
And we're not going to dismiss men taking advantage of women. We're not going to dismiss men assaulting women. That is not what we're doing here. But at some point, you have to go, okay, the same shit is happening over and over and over.
And
Every time one says something, here's a flea of them.
But I do want to say, sometimes it could have been, their relationship may not have been long at all.
Yeah.
And some men are aggressive. And, like, you could literally just be chilling and y'all having a good time. And then next thing you know, he mad because the batteries went out in the remote and he on your ass.
That is true.
You don't have, and then you don't, what evidence, if that was to happen today to me, how am I going to prove that?
That is true. That is true. There's no fighting
Especially
that.
some men are literally, like, that quick-tempered.
Like, we don't know what caused it, you know. But by him calling the police, I don't think he felt like he was in the wrong. Because I mean, me personally, I wouldn't call the police if I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Considering that he dates white women and just how he is, if you really listen to him, he probably thought he was gonna get away with it just because he's made it to some type of status.
But that's what you call a what? Let's say it together.
Narcissist.
There we go.
Yeah.
But my thing is, even if let's say he is convicted of it, right? Does he have to lose everything because of this?
No. That's where I feel like no.
I don't like that
Show him
because
some grace.
Here he go with this gray stuff. When you when you are repeatedly doing this with women, you do deserve to lose.
Oh, you have to eat what you like.
I'll play devil's advocate to you guys saying that. No, I agree that if this is in fact the truth, and he did because I have a daughter, and I'm not showing you any kind of grace for putting your hands on her or assaulting her in any fashion. So I'll play devil's advocate on this specific topic. Yes, lose everything. You don't deserve nothing because if you're that careless in a moment where you know who you are aware of who you are. You know the type of man that you are.
Yeah.
And your stature. Like, look at you, bro. They're gonna automatically say, oh, this big old black dude whooped on this white woman.
For me, I think
hell no.
Go ahead.
Hell no.
I get that, but that's from a personal standpoint. But what about the media? Everybody else that's like,
he deserves it.
No, but we see it time and time again with the fair skinned
I get
people.
it. That's what I say.
We literally saw Dana White smack
right.
the shit out of his wife.
You're right.
And what happened to him?
I understand.
Times are different.
I understand.
No, a few months ago, Dana White
but
But
listen, just because of the race, I'm not dismissing the fact that Dana White should have lost it all too.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is, as
We
far as
don't
social
get that
media,
luxury.
our own, we don't.
We
That's
don't
what
get
I'm
that
getting
luxury.
at.
We don't get
But
that luxury.
That's what I'm.
We don't get that luxury.
My hiccup is my problem is
We have in certain circumstances Will Smith.
who he
He's
on.
Chris Rock.
That's a whole nother man, bro.
Nah, it don't matter.
Yeah, it does.
You should keep your hands to
on the
yourself.
platform.
Yeah.
On the platform. he
What
was
I
on.
what I will
And
say
they
on
talk about
But
him
he also
either
took.
way.
I mean, Will Smith was gone for nearly a whole year.
Yeah.
But
he
the
got a
whole
whole
point-
nother slave movie out that went straight to Apple TV. You seen it, Jay?
Yes. No, I saw it.
You saw a
previews.
you seen the movie?
I did. Now
I
I ain't gonna
did.
lie.
Did you watch it?
It's kind of good. They wrong for putting it in black and
I
white.
heard it was good.
They wrong for
It's in
putting
black and white?
The whole
Nah, that's-
movie's in black and white.
you
But
got me
that's
there.
that was a strong nigga,
That's crazy.
and he was resilient. He was on their ass.
That's crazy.
But
And it's based on a true story, right?
exactly, yeah.
I love them based on true story because it actually happened to us.
But no, it's specifics. You got to watch it to know. But
Okay, yeah,
But
I
Chris
might-
Brown said
maybe.
it. Chris Brown said it a few months ago when he showed all them white men that's been
Yeah.
choking people, assaulting people time and time again, their wives, girlfriends, secretaries, assistants,
Well, that
and
For sure.
nothing happened. So
Yes,
you
right
have to,
under the
like
rug.
I said,
Well, they in the
if you're
right part
black-
of the country, if I can put it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're in the right, not per se. Like I'm not saying they're actually in the right part of the country, like in Denver or something, but they're in the right party.
Yeah.
They're in the right group of people to where if they do things like this, like it literally took the world's outrage to get Harvey Weinstein arrested. Think about it. We talked about it last weekend. We are in the wrong goddamn part of the country. We just talked about it. We're not
I get what you're saying.
accepted.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like
I get what you're saying.
it ain't nothing new.
I don't think that he should lose everything.
But that's why-
without the proper investigation is what I'll say.
Right, for
now,
sure.
if everything comes out and it's true, then yeah, fuck it. Like take everything from him.
But that's why I put a lot of. That's the same reason I have the same attitude towards this as I do with John Morant. We fucking know why do we keep putting ourselves here, bro?
But it also goes back to what I was saying, right? At the end of the day, when you make a mistake, regardless if anybody shows you grace or not, regardless if anybody's taking a chance and saying, okay, I'm gonna stand by you no matter what, bro, you got to eat whatever comes with it, right? So the accountability on yourself or that person as an individual has to be there at all times.
I just hate that we know and we still bro.
But do we though?
Yeah, ain't no we.
Ah,
Ryan Garcia.
ain't no we.
Do we know?
No, I'm
No, I'm
serious.
serious. Like,
no,
it under
trying to slide. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry,
I'll
bro.
tell you,
My bad.
I am a black man today, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. We obviously we don't
Oh,
because
The
I wanna
luxury
change
of
that.
getting
I wanna
getting to
change
say
that.
today.
obviously
We stuck like this.
But to your
The
question,
chains
you
up.
asked,
No,
do
he
we?
didn't pull no damn chains out.
That's racist.
And it is stereotyping. See, and he's talking about today. Well, then I know.
That's
no.
some racist. So you ain't black unless you got a chain around your neck, boy.
And it's for one day. He don't know the
I
struggle.
tell you. Nah, but listen to your question. Do we? Obviously not, because we keep making the same mistakes.
No, I'm saying, do we know that any of this is true? Is what I meant by do it.
No, we don't.
Yeah, and
have to
that's
let
what
the
I mean by
trial
that,
play
right?
out.
And-
We have to let
and-
the investigation come. And they've even, what was the evidence?
so
come out?
wait,
They
but
have
this-
evidence of her being in a nightclub the same night after the
True,
call.
but
and all of that.
also at the same time, though, your PR people are the last people to drop you unless there is solid evidence that just has not been
Yeah,
released.
yeah, that's
your
true.
PR people will see you through the end. They will try to
That's true.
keep that money flowing.
But is
So,
the talent agency and the PR people the same people?
no.
Okay, so his PR people were still with him. The talent agency, no, the PR people left too.
They left.
Both.
Oh, sorry.
So, and literally, you could look up
Both of 'em.
anything. PR people stay to the end.
You
They
right.
got to hear guilty
I need to
most
find me a
times.
good PR
Yeah.
person, bro.
So what we saying here, it might be a good chance that he might be.
It's
an
just
abuser.
probably something that the public doesn't know, but they
Yeah.
know, and they know that they cannot help him through that.
I just hate that we've literally seen the same movie over and over and over, and we decide to keep putting the damn DVD in.
Hate that for them.
It's crazy. Like we keep seeing the same thing, and
Yeah, just let AI take over, bro. AI will give us a good movie.
AI is weird.
It's the fact that y'all communicating with it.
I ain't communicating with a
Hey,
damn thing,
AI has
watch.
put out the hottest record going into the summer.
and I still haven't listened to that record, man. Can you
Man.
pull it up? But how do y'all feel it? Like, do y'all like robots? Like,
So the thing is, I
okay,
feel like
can you explain to me how it works? I don't even know how it works. Like, what is it?
Oh, I ain't smart enough for that.
I mean, okay, so there's like different forms and different versions of said AI.
Right.
But before I'm not programming it. I don't know the ins and outs. I just know that the fact that it can literally like look like you said something to the T and you didn't say that at all. That's
is
scary.
Scary.
Like, and then one of them, there was an AI.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But listen to this.
Who is this supposed to be?
It's Drake and The Weeknd.
You can tell something is off.
Bro, no. Listen to it. Regular Drake sounds like Drake.
He does.
The Weeknd is where I'll tell you, like, all right, it sounds a little crazy. God, bro, this shit is tough. And then have you heard Rihanna singing Tim's?
Yeah, I heard that
my
one.
man.
AI did that?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's.
What you think
I'm
about
like, it's gonna be some iRobot type stuff. I feel like
I'm
there
not-
got to be a line.
I'm not with none of it. I'm not
You got to be
gonna
a
lie
line when it comes to robots and things like that. But y'all seen the robot that they tried to get to replicate like regular workers doing the same thing, and the robot killed itself because the robot even said this is miserable.
The robot
said, "I'm out of here."
After 15 minutes.
Really?
He was like, "Yeah, I'm cool on it."
With no, like they didn't program it to do that.
No,
or nothing.
it just said,
Just
"I'm
work.
done with this.
And he
Goodbye."
was like, nah, I'm out.
What was he doing? Amazon?
Yeah, like,
Low-key?
that's what it was
Oh,
like.
for real?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Low key, he was taking boxes, like basically a fruit
Caught you on
system.
camera stealing
Yeah.
bucks.
What? In
That's
15
crazy.
minutes and he off the cell.
He was out.
Yeah.
So-
He did it a couple
Like,
times.
you
and,
think
like
like,
when
I'm
you say
ready?
he offed himself, what did he do?
he literally basically like blew himself up.
Yeah, self-imploded.
So you think I'm about to let a
Pretty
robot
much, she
out
had
here
a
on
panic
these
attack.
streets?
Died.
And, nah, I'm good.
The robot is clearly saying, "I don't even like what y'all got going here."
Exactly. I'm good.
I
Don't
don't-
make no
yeah.
more of me.
But-
We straight on this.
Yeah, it's not like the music part. It's good for like entertainment, but as overall perspective, I don't
Not right
like,
now.
Nah, bro.
It's too
'cause
many kinks to work out.
that, and then it's like you giving robots too much
That's too
power.
much, yeah, that's
you know what I
crazy.
mean? They're writing code, which means they can program
Yeah.
other robots,
Yeah.
program websites. I even saw a story where a robot bypassed the capture that's supposed to stop robots. He tricked a human into bypassing the capture for him,
But
Nah,
you
that's
know,
crazy.
right now,
like through a chat.
10 robots come through that door. We 6 flights up. I'm out.
Oh no,
I ain't-
You out regardless.
I ain't fucking around.
You out. You out.
I'm
Dollar
gonna be in
bill.
this bitch.
but there are like bans and stuff right now
Yeah.
because some people are truly against it. I think what is his name?
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Elon
he was
Musk.
saying that there's one
He said that
specific
years ago.
one that he is just against because people are not aware of what it really can do.
It's very powerful.
And listen, I'm not with none of that.
Like, even one of the fucking AI robots like self-checked itself and was like, "Oh, this isn't right me," and went rewrote his own shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
It's too
You don't
much,
need that type of
bro.
intelligence.
I don't need
Because
that.
all that, if you gonna give me like a whole lot of money to sit back and let a robot do my job, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but
if you can program a robot to do
With some
everyday
consciousness.
tasks
Yeah.
with consciousness, and
I'm gonna have
you don't
my
have to worry
robot
about
robbing people, banks,
paying your robot.
all
As
that.
you know, you got to pay me to do my
Yeah,
job,
for
but you
sure.
can just put this robot in place.
that's different.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's different.
Bro, the Mexican robots are gonna be crazy.
Nah, for real, they gonna be they gonna be taking over the world.
I can't.
Well, they gonna take over like the
Nah,
media
and Mexicans
part, too.
gonna put up a fight. You know
Nah,
they
for
hard
real.
working anyways.
Oh no, this robot he try to take all his
First of
work.
all, and
he
you
think
just-
he good because he never get
It's-
tired. That's
what
like,
he does is he just got on you about the change, and then he
Nah,
started-
fam. Nah, fam.
He started it.
I
I
can't.
don't even want to say what I'm thinking.
He
Go
started
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey,
Ain't
man,
gonna be no border patrol there.
you got
they
nieces,
slaughtering them
nephews?
people.
Your
No.
sister, you don't have no nieces, nephews,
We're
nothing.
cool on them children. I done
Nobody,
told-
nobody got
we
children.
Cool on the children.
Friends got kids.
I don't even hang out with people with kids.
That's crazy.
As soon as I see them sticky figures,
So
I'm out of there.
you got what? One brother, one sister.
Yeah. The only people I know with kids is y'all. Wow. But you know what? I make an improvement. I
got no
took
kids.
Ken's daughter to the bathroom and I was like, look at me. Look at me being a parent.
Not because you took her to the
And I was
restroom.
like, I like this.
feel like
I'm
I ain't got
bigger.
kids, man. I got
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kids cool as hell though.
So
But she was quiet. She I was like, I see, I like you. You don't talk. I like that.
okay, so a situation happened. I tried to, bring you in and see, you ain't got no nieces.
No.
Nobody. Okay, anyway, kid's daughter. Just leave it there.
That's the most
So a
parent.
situation happened this past week. It was real hot on social media. Substitute teacher.
Oh, I seen it. I seen that.
So apparently, this is the story. Apparently, the substitute teacher took her phone because she was using her phone excessively in class. She didn't appreciate the teacher taking her phone, so she continuously approached this teacher, invading her personal space, saying, "Give me my phone. You don't pay this bill. You ain't my mama,
Period.
etc." Woo, woo, woo. This commenced in a whole out brawl. Well, actually, it wasn't no brawl. This commenced to this teacher kicking this student's round parts. Thoughts?
Wait, as soon as she pushed her head on the ground, I was like, "Oh, that's it." Done.
So I'm here to say, I think teachers should be allowed to whoop any kid's ass. Minka, munka, they ass.
Moscow too.
Because first of all, you pull out the Moscow too. Because you need to be respectful, first of all. Because regardless, you are at school to learn. You're not at school to be on your phone. And then just for you to have that type of energy with an adult, when I look at it like this, you could ask for your phone back. You could have called your mom, whatever you want to do. But when it comes down to respect, I do think you should handle yourself a certain way, especially as a child. And I'm going to whoop your ass too.
But I will, from the video, in my opinion, the teacher bucked. So the teacher
too.
kind of, the little girl,
You're doing too
she
much.
stood up on it in her face or whatever. But the moment the teacher did this, bro, you out of line right there.
Good.
I mean, she shouldn't start it, but I do feel like, hey, you want some smoke? This your first life
Nah.
lesson. I got to give it to you.
Nah.
I'll be at the next school district by tomorrow.
I didn't see the video. I don't like watching stuff like that.
It wasn't brutal.
I mean, regardless, bro, because
Yeah, I get it. I get
morally
that.
it's wrong. Like,
Yeah.
that's not your place. I got kids. My oldest daughter, she get her phone to, don't you put your hand on my kid, bro,
Yeah.
or have the police waiting for me when I get there. 'Cause
Now,
I'm finna put my hands on
I
you.
said she shouldn't have started it, but I do feel like kids are getting out of hand in school.
And this is what my next point was. I was in class with Dennis. I used to get my phone took all the time. The teacher name was Miss Stook. She was an older white lady. She used to always take my phone.
She sure did.
She looked under the desk one time to see me, like, I guess she saw my arms moving, and she saw my phone in my hand. She took my phone. I got mad.
And you ate roundhouse, or did you?
No,
Exactly.
And that's what I was gonna say. It goes, that part of it goes to the home. Like, as a parent, teach your kids to be respectful. The schools have rules, bro, for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't come to school to play on your phone or whatever it is you're doing. You go there to learn. So if you in the wrong and get caught on your phone, give it up and you get it out the class, or how your mama come get it is what they used to teach us.
And I also feel like that's your first life lesson, because when you get older and you try some disrespectful something on the street one day, somebody might not be so kind and
It's
forgiving.
up for you.
It might not
Right.
be no grace.
Right. And
So, yeah.
So the damn, stuttering Stanley.
Today, Junior.
The kid was wrong, right, for that case. Now, where it switched in the teacher, she should have never fought her back, bro.
Wait. See, I tried.
And we ain't got the
What
cut
is-
there, bro.
One of his eyes literally was
I
closed.
thought I spit everywhere. My
Nah,
bad.
you
Nah.
good.
All right, but yeah, the teacher shouldn't have did that, bro. Like, Dennis was, like I said, I didn't see the video, but she shouldn't be don't put your hands on nobody else's kid.
2 or 3
Do
things
not put
can
your
be
hands on my kid.
right at the same time.
Right.
I agree with all of y'all, right? Kids super disrespectful. Shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate again. I'm gonna tell you like this here. You put your hands on
Oh
my
yeah,
child.
nah.
But this is the thing. This is the thing,
Yeah,
right?
they gonna have to see Aisha.
This is the thing, right?
Aisha. You said Aisha. Shit. You have to see Kendrick.
This man, woman,
Man
or
or woman.
indifferent.
Bro,
Man or woman, bro.
This
I
is the
shouldn't have
thing.
said her name. I apologize, but
Redacted.
yeah.
Yeah. But this is the redacted. This is the part, right? Child super disrespectful. Invaded her space. This is a substitute.
Yeah.
She has no wherewithal to deal with situations like this.
And I
She
think
hasn't
that's
been
where it
trained.
gets tough, right?
Yeah.
Because I know quite a few teachers, and every one of them will tell you, like, it gets really tough in those types of situations. And for a regular teacher dealing with the same kid every day, they can get into tough situations like this. A sub bouncing around, once they get put into that situation, I don't know if they're given the proper training to deal with situations like that. Hell,
mean, you
when we're
have
at
to-
work, right? Like, we have people threaten us all the time, and you're not really trained for that.
Yeah.
I say we, but mostly me.
I was looking at you be getting threatened. That's why I look at you.
They play with certain people. They play with like the Ryan
It's the
Garcias
comb
of
over,
the
bro.
world and stuff
I'm
like
telling
that.
you, they
Yeah.
think.
I don't play with nigga with locks.
They don't though. I've seen some things.
Yeah,
Somebody walk up with some locks. Say,
Yeah,
he got it. I
Super
see your
respectful.
boss. You got it.
Super respectful, really quick. Like, mother coming out with tattoo. I don't know about what's going on with him, but I'm a chill.
I actually have a story that I just seen when I was out this weekend that is a prime example. And they was trying a Mexican.
Crazy.
And the guy I was there with, he's like a big black dude, beard, you know.
Mexican slander.
I'm sorry, but they was on his ass. He was sweating. He wasn't doing good. But the moment he stood up, that was dead.
Oh, what?
Like when he was sitting down, you know, it was cool. They was still like, oh, it's okay. That foot hit the ground. And we see you, boss. Don't worry. We going to get out of here. Don't even worry about it. We're going to leave. And
Man,
they left.
These substitutes, they don't have the wherewithal to deal with those types of situations. They literally, all you have to do is, like, get a certificate to sub. You don't have to go through the trainings that these teachers go through. So they're not equipped to actually deal with exactly what happened in that classroom. But you are equipped to be an adult.
Yeah.
You are equipped to be older than a child.
Yeah.
Your brain's capacity is way larger than that 13 or 14-year-old girl. It should be. So there's multiple different ways to handle that
But I have a
situation.
question.
And protect yourself. Right?
Protect yourself.
And I'm
I
not
have a
going to say
question, though.
not to.
I hear y'all saying, you know, don't put your hands on my child, da 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 da. But outside of school, if your child is disrespectful and they try people in that manner, and people keep whooping your kid's ass, when do you say, wait a minute?
And that's why we're talking about it, right? We're talking about
here.
one isolated instance, right? So we're talking about in a classroom, this is an educator. Obviously, this is not her first time substituting. Obviously, this is not her first time being around kids. It wasn't her
But
first
it's
day.
also that kid. The kid is not a child. That is, they're not their first day of school. This is not their first time answering to an adult. This is not their first school district.
They're in the 8th grade, I think. They're 13. But this
8th grade?
Yeah. I think that was 8th grade.
Oh, man, please.
But this is the thing,
There'll
right?
be caution tape all around that school
But
if it was me.
This is the thing,
Well,
right?
how many 8th graders you know just walking up talking to a teacher like that? That's insane.
The times have changed. I'm telling these kids are super.
I mean, I do
like,
have little
think
cousins, and they're not like that.
Think about my kids are not like that. I would hope to God that when they leave my home, the things that I've instilled and taught them, that they don't act like that at school. But you don't know your kids when they leave your house.
And that's true.
These
That's
kids
true.
become totally different when they go into them schools. I'm telling you, I see it all the time. I've been in it before. Like, I didn't know my kids had the capacity to do some of the things that they did when they entered the school walls. But I know that I don't have a kid that'll swing on a teacher. That student was completely wrong, but that teacher was wronger.
Wronger.
Yeah, I said that on purpose. Like, that teacher had no business not being able to have the capacity to control that situation. You had every type of possibility to control
let me
that
ask you
situation.
this. You're that teacher. You have the phone. The student gets in your face. How do you handle that situation?
Bro, I'm a sub. Hey, baby, take this goddamn phone. Let me call the correct authorities
and have
come
them
get
deal
this
with it.
lady
Yeah.
up out of here. I can't control her, obviously. I don't want to have to
it's not
whoop
so
her ass like I did.
It's not so far fetched to say, okay, hey, give the fucking phone back.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
Hey, I might not even work at the school no
Yeah.
more this year. My assignment may change when I get an email when I get home tonight. That's how substitutes work.
But
Hey,
I
Mrs.
also
whoever.
feel like as an adult, I don't have to do nothing. You're breaking the rules. At the end of the day, just because you acting crazy, who are you?
No,
But that goes-
but you
I
also
think
have to know when to remove yourself from a situation that could
Yeah.
be even worse.
That's what I was.
That's
gonna
why
say.
they
Like,
pay you
people-
and not the student.
And true, but how many teachers you know finna give a kid
Go
their
ahead,
phone
Ken.
back when they're not
Go,
doing right?
Ken.
I'm sorry, Ken.
Yeah,
I just feel like, come on now.
But it comes to a point. It's like you can't be right all the time. You know what I mean? Like, you a substitute. You have every authority to take the phone. But if she's getting in your face and she's fighting you for it, and she's making a big deal, give it back. Go tell the principal. It's that easy.
Or even
a lot of schools even have like a sheriff or a deputy on campus. Call them too.
Every school does. You have to. Every campus.
Go to the
has to.
office. Call her mama. Let her
And
mama whoop her in front of everybody.
And I
You
give
gonna
her
call
this.
mama, you ain't got the number.
No, I give
The
her
office
this.
do.
She was on the phone trying to reach someone. I give her that. The student continuously invaded her space, but lady,
She raised the phone.
yes,
That's the part that got me.
That's where the escalation started. She like, you ain't getting this goddamn phone. I'm calling these people on you. Like, come on now. Now you're antagonizing. Now you're asking
But
for.
am I antagonizing you? You broke the rules. You're not getting your phone back.
You're
You shouldn't have been on it.
antagonizing
You're
the
at school.
situation.
So
You're antagonizing.
I don't give you a phone back because you're
become,
mad.
but you become combative
Yeah.
when you hold the phone like this.
and you're not doing
see what I'm
anything
saying?
conducive to.
But is
So
she
would y'all would
holding
have
it?
cared if
Watch
she
the
would have
video.
locked the video in the
Watch the
drawer?
video. I'm telling
and
you.
the child
You'll know
slave was
exactly
acting
what I
crazy?
mean.
Watch it right here in the
What?
middle of the conversation, but is she holding it as in terms of like
Yeah.
you can't get it?
Yeah.
Or
No,
is she
she's holding
it
the
like,
phone that she's using to call the office,
Yeah.
the school phone.
Like she gonna hit
She's
her
not
with-
holding the cell phone.
She's gonna hit her
Yes.
with the phone.
Yes.
Oh, that's totally different.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
what
you
I'm saying.
meant,
That's when you
get
become
back,
combative.
You can't hold it.
Yeah.
She like, look, girl, don't put your hands on me. Look, girl, don't put your hands on me. Back up off me, like
Now that's,
pushing
and
it.
then that's
It's-
assault with
yeah,
a weapon.
it's-
You can't hit
it's-
nobody with no phone.
It was
ever been hit with a
totally.
phone?
It happened.
No, but I've seen somebody get hit with
This
a phone.
is what I felt
some
like
hard
that
plastic.
situation. It was one of them old rotaries too.
Nah, I'm talking about the old Motorola's. I
Yeah.
saw somebody get slapped with one
them
before,
hoes
bro.
hurt.
Dang, I
But
slapped.
the thing
Battery
to me,
came out
the
and
thing
shit.
to me is she lost control of the
Lost
situation
all my progress on some
as soon as it started. And for me, it felt like whatever that teacher was going through, whatever she brought there, you know how they tell you to leave your personal away from work?
Right.
She brought whatever she had on her to that class. And that girl, because even if you decide to defend yourself in the way that that teacher did, right? Like she whiz ass hit that child ass. Like you went too far even with that. Like, okay, cool. Slam her, push her, get her ass off you and get her back. That's fine. But no. You tackled and put your 200-pound ass on this
I
child
saw that.
Ass
I saw the
cheeks
screen.
is hot.
and
I saw the
started beating
screenshot.
her like a woman on the street, and then start after that. You commenced to start smashing her head in the ground.
Yeah.
Like now you
No,
doing
you-
too much.
Now,
She was
I
shit.
do feel like
Now
that was,
you doing
it,
too
it
much.
was extreme, but I do feel like you want to be grown, you're going to get this grown ass whooping.
But
She
what's
didn't-
being
She
grown?
didn't beat her head into the ground.
I
She
know,
did
too.
hold her head down.
I know 12 or 13.
Yeah.
She's mushing her shit.
Yeah.
I know 12 or 13.
But
It
what's-
was like maybe
Considering the-
17, 18.
Yeah, bro. She's
17, 18-year-olds don't even be having that smoke for teachers. It's a specific.
But I'm just saying, and that-
it's
if the-
anywhere
if the
from
kid-
12 to 15. It'd
I'm
be
saying
like
if
from
the-
7 to 10th grade.
If the kid was that age, then I have more of an understanding
Yeah.
for it. It's still not right, but not no 8th grader, bro.
No, I think that the picking up the phone to call whoever backup or whatever you want to call was her first intuition, and that's what she should have stayed with.
yeah,
right?
she should have stayed in that
The
pocket.
moment that kid walked up, like we said, give the phone back, stay on the phone, get somebody else in there to handle this situation that you clearly could not handle. She should have went with that from the
Now, me
the jump.
personally, I would have took her phone right on down to the principal's office. You had it smoke for the principal.
Yeah, for sure.
But I am a person that, hey, you want some smoke? You got the energy for me? Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
I mean, you just gotta look at it from both, like, all different sides, bro.
That's why
Like,
I can't be no
the
teacher.
kid is wrong. The teacher was trying to do the right thing, but ended up being in the wrong.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Miss Teacher Lady, you gotta,
Miss
you
Teacher
gotta
Lady.
see me as a parent after that.
No,
definitely.
The whole
un-
situation was
Yeah.
wrong, but win, lose, or draw. I got into it with somebody on Facebook. Say, bro, I don't care all that tough you talk. It don't matter if I get my ass whooped. You're gonna feel me, fam.
Exactly, like-
like you can whoop the mama, the daddy, the child again, everybody. But get what? You finna have 3 fights.
Yeah, all y'all.
You finna have 3
all my
fights.
I get it, though.
All the
Yeah.
educators out there, anybody in a position that's dealing with kids, y'all have to understand. It ain't no understanding when it come to my kids.
It ain't.
Anybody else with kids, it's no understanding. Real quick example, right? I get a call Monday. My mama constantly watch cameras for the daycare where my kids at. She called me, something not right. This teacher is always like aggressive with the kids. Like she has like something going on where like she's intimidating them. That's the word I want to use. I was like, all right. I go there and I pick them up. Before I open the door to the classroom, I want to see how they act in the class. I can hear the teacher being loud over the kids, like yelling at them. All the kids are in a separate corner and like away from the lady. I'm like, all right, that's not right. Open the door. The teacher energy is off. I've never seen her. She don't introduce herself or say hi, none of that. Off. Mention it to Ashley. She say the same thing. All right. Ashley go up there the next day and go off.
Oh yeah, it's up.
Yeah. But I say that to say, like, sometimes these teachers do be out of line in some of the things they do. And the lady was saying she was frustrated. No, you don't have especially at a daycare, you don't have the opportunity to be
You
frustrated.
don't have the capacity to be
because you
frustrated
chose to
with
be
these
there.
kids. Yeah.
they didn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't choose to be there.
Yeah.
But like you said, they got to see your baby mama. No, they not seeing mine.
I'm off top with it.
Yeah.
Women,
There's something
men,
happening
child,
everybody.
everybody gonna get something.
I'm gonna call them sheriff department before I get there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm finna whip
You
everybody
might,
in
you
there.
might want to meet me there.
Yeah.
Let me
de-escalate
ask y'all
this.
this, though. Let me ask y'all this. Like, if, not saying that your kids are the problem, right? But how many kids are in the class? 10, 15?
Hell no.
Not at a daycare.
When the last time you
I'm
been to
asking,
daycare?
bro.
30 motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like
30
Okay, so
motherfuckers.
let's just say 15, right? That means that there's 15 sets of parents, whether it's one parent, two parents, whatever. It's 15 parents.
So you could possibly get 30 ass whoopings.
No, what I'm saying is to a certain
a lot
extent,
of knuckles.
Please.
to a certain extent, like
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
how much accountability is on the parents for not teaching
A
their
lot.
kids? You
We're-
see what I'm saying?
we're not neglecting
so
that.
I agree
But
that the teacher or whoever it is should not show the frustration, but I can also see how it could become very frustrating.
When you take on the responsibility of being an educator or being responsible for someone's child in any capacity, you are now an extension of me. I bring
I'm
my
not.
but
I'm not.
Dennis, listen.
I don't have control over how you bring your
Bro,
kids
I
up.
don't care what you're talking
I
about.
can only control what's in my class.
You take and drop your kids off at school expecting them to show back the exact same way that you dropped them off. I don't give a damn what you talking about.
But
bro.
you also expect your kids to act the way
You're
that you
damn
bring
right.
them up.
The
But that's what I'm
responsibility-
saying.
but
Like,
you
that's
don't
all I'm
put-
saying.
but you
is
don't put-
I can
Oh, here they
understand
go.
why the teacher can be frustrated.
You don't put the safety of your child when they walk in that building
Somebody else.
with your child.
No,
bro.
hold on.
That is what we're talking about.
No. I'm not talking about the fight part.
What
I'm
are
not
you
talking about that
talking
part. I'm only talking about the frustration from a teacher.
So
But
you don't
just talking about his point.
You don't expect a almost 40-year-old adult to be able to control their emotions versus your 14-year-old daughter.
But this is.
You're kidding me right now.
Hold on. You saying you understand a lady being frustrated with the amount of kids because there's so many.
No,
Fucking quick.
Wait.
Go work at Starbucks.
No, I'm saying
Please.
I don't understand the variable of dealing with 15 kids with 15 parents bringing them up. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand the dynamic of that interaction with all those kids. So I'm saying, just looking at it from the outside, I mean, if you got 10 kids that are bad as fuck out of 20, that's half.
But that's
you see what I'm saying?
You're talking about actual kids.
Yeah.
I'm talking about toddlers, bro. My kids are 3.
Yeah, his situation is totally different. There's no reason why you should be acting like that with a
Bro,
3-year-old.
you shouldn't
at
be.
all in any
Listen,
way
I
at
get
all.
it.
They don't know how to do shit besides
Exactly.
piss and shit and feed themselves and play. So
Yeah,
you
that's a
have no
totally
place to
different
be
situation.
frustrated,
Bro.
That's totally different. Actual classroom, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because you can tell. I can tell my kids all the time, stop, don't do this, don't do that. They're 3.
Yeah.
They still don't know right from
That's
wrong
a completely
with
different
everything.
age situation. A 3-year-old and you frustrated, somebody need to
I
whoop your
forget that
ass.
your kids are that young.
But
Yeah.
I also think
That's totally different.
the same energy should be put towards your child and the respect that they
For
have
sure.
for people
For
as
sure.
you will
They was
for
5.
that kid.
They not 5?
I mean, as you should for that teacher.
For sure. They look
Because you're
5.
saying, ooh, 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 I don't like the
Yeah.
bugs.
What's up?
But I don't feel like the same way y'all are saying, oh, well, you got to come see me about my child. If someone shows you something with your child acting like that, I feel like you should have that same energy, if not more, for
Absolutely.
your child behaving that way. But people don't keep that same energy for their kids as they do expecting other people for their children.
Yeah.
Because y'all are right. You still know your kid at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do switch once they get outside of the house. But at the end of the day, you done told your kid to do something and they done gave you an attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always going to be signs of it in the house.
Of course.
That's why I say the
Listen.
student was wrong in that case and the teacher was wrong.
I ain't taking no parenting away from the parents. Parent your damn children.
Yeah. Mhm.
Make sure they understand that they are an extension of you when they leave your house too.
That's what I was getting at.
Don't.
Right?
Can
We
we
not-
cut the fans off? Because I'm telling.
I literally
I'm
thought I
about to
did
chew
earlier.
through this fucking mic cover.
I gotta
am-
piss anyway, bro.
And it's a carnival. Like
Man.
you go there and it don't matter the dude. You're supposed
I
to
get it.
slide your whole face. No, your
I
whole
get it.
ass
I
across
get
his
it.
face.
I get it. We talking about socially.
Ooh, them words is on you today.
That's a real word.
No, what is it, babe? What is it?
Is it socialite or socialite?
Socialite, you fucking reject.
I didn't even know you was finished saying the word.
It's one of them, socialite
I
or socialite.
can't.
One of
This
them.
nigga said socialite. You're socialite.
I'm socially lit.
Nice recovery.
You feel me?
That's a nice recovery.
I'm
It
socially
wasn't.
lit.
It wasn't
That's a
that.
nice recovery.
Nigga, he was supposed to be on the short bus. I need to do some research on him.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the short bus, man. But what happened was I started
Shout-
fucking all the
shout.
regular chicks.
You know what?
Wait,
That
we-
personality
we
that
about
got
to-
you far. I see that.
We about to get off traffic.
That was the original AI.
Off topic. Okay.
That was the original AI.
Hey, can you do a show without your glasses?
The way I almost spit this fucking drink.
That's-
Why did
that's
he
why I was-
laugh like that?
That's why I was able to survive high school like that with the fucked up words. I just divert.
How I
that.
catch that though, bro?
Hey, you was the one I saw. Like I had the quick
Bruh.
twitch.
How I catch that?
I had the quick twitch it. I'm sorry.
All right.
You just told me you was gonna whoop my ass. Like,
Oh, all right.
why? Hey,
Take your glasses off. Give him some rounds. Because he playing with you. Ken,
I had the quick twitch.
That-
I'm sorry.
the mechanics in your throat.
Fuck, I'm wheezing.
Oh god, y'all
God
stupid.
damn.
Y'all stupid.
That was unexpected. I had just said we was going to get off topic, too. And boom.
Y'all stupid.
Because
bro.
y'all know when Ken laugh, he got to run around and shit. He got to make room. He got to
Dennis, I'm
breathe
sorry,
and
bro.
weave.
Nah,
I
fuck
didn't,
you.
I'm sorry, bro.
Fuck
I didn't mean the impact to be that
Fuck
big.
you.
If y'all ain't know yet,
Sorry.
black people like to move when they laugh.
You know what? There's something tied back to everything.
Yeah.
I seen a video explaining why, black people, you know how you want to hit the stairs sideways?
Yeah.
There used to be slave stairs back in the house, and it was this wide, so you hit them sideways instead of going down fucking straight because you couldn't.
Because our backs was
Look at,
big.
please.
Our backs was big.
No, it was the way
I
it
didn't know
was
that was a
done.
black thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucked
See,
up.
You do it, too?
Yeah.
I think you just do it because you saw Snoop do it on Baby Boy.
It's been episode 18.
like, why y'all treating him like that today?
Y'all started with me first of all.
What did I do?
I'm just catching strays over
Hey,
here,
welcome
bro.
to my world, motherfucker. I told y'all,
damn.
be careful what y'all say. I was on bullshit with them clips all week too. I just want to
First of all, you know what?
I was on straight bullshit.
I need to
I
look.
say, I
I
don't
ain't
really
looking at
like these stools because I don't like my feet hanging.
I know. I feel like less of a
Y'all
man.
know
or
I got a
something.
bad
Imagine
knee. My
how
shit
Mine
Dennis
cool.
feels everywhere he
My shit-
goes.
my
Them
shit
foot's
aching.
been swinging everywhere.
Oh man.
Bro,
Who
mine
else?
cool.
Who else? Dennis, swing your fucking feet. I gotta stop. I need to stop talking.
I don't know
Going
why.
solo, guys.
Just
I don't-
coming
I don't-
soon.
Tired of
Just,
this
it's
shit.
just me.
Just me. Just them.
Hey, but on a serious note, getting back on topic. Why don't we?
Hey, hold on. And don't think y'all could fucking joke with me like that. By the way,
He's
I
triggered.
get on y'all ass.
He's triggered.
I get on your ass.
This cold on my ass. That's what I know.
Why don't we listen to that person on the inside of us? Why don't we listen to that intuition? Why don't we listen to the little voice that's saying, do exactly whatever it is that we want to do?
Oh, I listen to mine.
I don't.
I stopped.
Which one?
That you're this guy.
Sagittarius do be having like
Sagittarius. Terrorist.
Y'all and Geminis do be having multiple.
Niggas is deranged. They need to find help. Really.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, man, because it depends. Like if it's something that you want, and although it might not be right, like you're gonna listen to that what you want. It's not the one you should listen to all the time, but I think that's what it comes down to in the end, right? Is sometimes listening to your inner self may be something that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
I just hit a whole Harlem shake. It's so goddamn cold up here.
it's called.
Nah,
What
I
up?
listen to my
Tropical people.
intuition. Really, I got a jacket on. I'm still like, come on now. It's just too much. But I listen to my intuition. I feel like the more I don't, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I could ignore maybe the first time, but I'm gonna listen to my intuition.
I
It ain't gonna
should
steer you wrong. Go ahead.
have listened to mine 3 times this week. I should have called in to work, and each time I went to work anyway, and it was fucked up each time.
See?
I should have listened.
It
They
will
be
cost
laughing
you.
at me, bro. I tell them I got a 6 cents for every day I should call in, and every day I go to work, it's
It'll cost
messed
you.
up.
If
But
it's one thing you know about Ken hate that goddamn job.
I hate working. Period. Y'all
Ken
gonna
is
find
tired.
It
Ken
ain't
is
that
sick.
job. It's
Work, period.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a whole spell for that. We gonna talk about it one day. I got a whole lecture ready.
Intuition is interesting to me, though. I don't know who put this on the big board, but intuition.
Ooh, I told you.
Intuition is interesting to me, man.
Into his
Because
textbooks.
yeah, man, because it could be telling you something that you know you shouldn't be doing,
Yeah.
and that shit'll fight your every organ in your body.
It only do me like that when I'm around people. The moment my intention, I'm acting like you. I've been talking too much.
Yeah,
It's the cold.
It's the okay. Then it's the with the what?
No, it's literally the fact that my lips is froze.
Nah, no way. It's
I mean-
the fact that my lips is froze too.
Your lips froze every
Well,
fucking week.
come put your lips on mine. Let's make them.
Anyways, like I said,
see, look at the smile. Yeah, Fat Daddy.
fave makes you feel like you have to shit.
Damn.
Your stomach just start hurting.
God damn.
Your stomach just start hurting.
I'm not for no anal.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just
Y'all
done.
been starting with
I'm
me.
just done.
Bitch, I caught the bus.
But no, if I stay around the person, it's literally like I sooner or later just slowly start to hate them. Like,
Damn. For no reason.
oh, it'd be some reasons. It'd be some reasons, but it's like I'll ignore it and be like, maybe I can adjust. Maybe I can adjust their position in my life.
That's why I say, man, intuition is scary sometimes, but it's super, super needed. And you just don't know what it's telling you. You don't know.
Oh,
what
you
it's
know what it's telling you based off how you're feeling,
Bro.
what you're seeing, how it's playing out.
Sometimes, and that's why I say it's super weird, because sometimes you can see things, sometimes you can feel things, but
Sometimes
you
you see
can't.
owls.
You can't put like you had an experience. You don't know what something is telling you.
Yeah.
You can feel it, you can see it, it's out there, but it's like this eerie thing that's like, what do I need to do? And you just searching for the answer, and it's like, I don't know.
But I feel like it shows you in different ways. If you stay, things are happening. If you remove yourself, you might not be in that headspace. And you got to kind of start comparing, okay, when I'm not doing this, it's fine. Then when I'm back into whatever it is, it's that eerie feeling is right back. You know what, this off topic, Mexicans don't get cold.
Because you ain't saying that.
I know, I'm like, it's, the more my lips, I'm like, why he not moving? Because that long sleeve ain't that thick. I looked at it.
Hey, H&M got good quality clothes.
Man, I wish I was.
What's this H&M, bro? Don't do me like that, dog.
He said that nigga didn't
What?
spend
I
no
don't-
ends.
Nah, it's
on
his
that.
I got on an H&M shirt.
It's his H&M. I told you I don't feel good, so I'm already warm.
And
Yeah.
you need to stop bringing your
Feverish.
sick ass around us. Just not giving a
Part
damn
of
about
everything.
But-
POE.
But being business minded, right? Shooting your shot, going for it. How do y'all feel about that?
us. As in,
Have y'all in anything that y'all have done? Anything that y'all have created. Have y'all actually just went for it? You like, you know what? This shot is 1 in 1 fucking million, but I'm going for it.
I tried once.
Once, how did it end up for you?
I'm not finished yet, but initially it started out great and then took a sharp ass left turn.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'm where I'm at now.
I asked y'all this question because Houston native, Houston's own, Jalen Hurts, East Side kid, went to
Channel View.
Channel View High School, successful in the NFL right now, went to 2 high-profile collegiate programs in Alabama and in, was it Texas A&M or Oklahoma?
I've only known him to be at A&M, at Alabama.
It was Alabama for 2 years, and then I want to say, I don't know the second college, but it was either Oklahoma or A&M, and he went there for 2 years. Oklahoma for 2 years, and now he just led his team to a Super Bowl. But the story is not about him. The story is about a black woman who shot her shot in Jalen's DM. She was a new, what is she to him? Agent. She was a new agent. She was a woman agent, which is unforeseen in the NFL. There's not many women agents, let alone black women agents. And she said, He was going to the draft. She DM'd him. Hey, what's up, bro? What you got going on?
I feel like you need to do that in any aspect of your life, whether it's business or taking a shot for yourself, switching up something to better your life all around. You got to go for it, especially if you
Let's
want
get
change,
her name
you want
so we can
something
give
different.
her flowers for real. She shot her shot, and she was like, hey, you got an agent? And he literally took the meeting with her off of her IG DM, and
Love that.
they hooked up, and now they both just became the richest that they've
I love that.
ever been. And we just wanted to give her flowers.
Nicole Lynn.
Nicole Lynn.
Look at you,
Cue the
sliding
clap.
in them DMs.
Yeah, she fine too. Yeah, Nicole, look at him. He a scumbag. Cue the damn clapping, not the ass clapping. The clapping on drive.
What's sad, guys? What's sad is that these
Nicole
men,
Lynn. Nicole Lynn.
they don't know her name, but they know she fine, and that's
I
it.
didn't know she
I know
was
her name
fine.
now.
See, and I told y'all, Fave will make you feel like you got a shit. It's valid reasons.
It's Fave. I'm sitting here giving this black queen her flowers.
She pretty. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sitting
she
here
cute.
saying she took her shot, but now all she heard was me tell him to get off of the damn ass clapping.
To be clear, it wasn't no ass clapping. It was just her face.
No, she ain't clapping no ass, y'all. I'm sorry. She's very businesslike. We just here to give her flowers.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Nicole Lynn,
Sure.
Jalen Hurts. Man, that's hey, in anything in life, man, go for what you know. Shoot that shot. You never know what happened. You can be the next Nicole Lynn. Shoot that shot.
Oh, I wish I could shoot the shot at some heat.
This has been episode 18, the Just Us Pod. We freezing and we gone. Look at my feet.
Not you,
Look at
ashy.
my feet. I ain't asked you
I
crazy.
seen the motherfucking ankles. Try it again.
Man, my ankles ain't. I'm light skinned down there.
You're gray. You're gray.
No, go ahead. All I was gonna say is he's trying to go for the bread.
chicken tender.
I'm good on the bread.
I said the chicken tender.
Oh, you want to give your bread?
But all I was gonna say is you gonna make me eat, and that just sounds very
Why would you
take the part and you gonna dip it again?
Why would you rip his fucking
Bro, I ain't
chicken
never
tender?
called you fat, but you fat today.
That was fucking rude. I asked you 3 times did you want chicken tender. You said no.
I need to re-dip it. He fucked my
Big stupid ass.
He ain't never called this nigga fat. That was very fat of you, bro.
Dog, y'all ain't leave me nothing, bro.
Hell no.